Tribe Uganda to me is a collection of artists that have come together to make a difference in the creative industry and create an impact working together. So I look at it as a collaboration of different art studios and artists. We saw that it's better to work together for a greater cause than it is to be alone, because like we're really sparsely populated around the country, around the continent, and this is like the first step in actually getting to an organized creative industry. The Digiart Fest gave us a platform to launch our content and also a creative space in which we can share our experiences with other artists.
Come on now.
The idea of bringing together all these content creators was really cool because it shows you the state of the industry and the magnitude of it, how much we have done so far and how much more we need to do. So I think it was a good, if I could say, like it's a good overview of where we are and what we can be. So I think just the joint collaboration and interaction, intersection of all kinds of fan bases and ideas was one of the main values that I felt that the Art Fest added to us.
Sit down.
Well, yes, we are offering something new. We're going to launch our next project at the Digiart Fest, and it's a TV show, and we'll be showing something about it at the Digiart Fest. We're working hard on it right now, so I hope we can beat that deadline. But that's what we're offering, and yeah, that's all I can say about it right now. That's it. I feel like last year we did quite well for the first one, but I feel like there's still room for expansion. I want the hall to be full, and people complain that there was not enough space. I think that's a good complaint to have. I expect teams to grow and the companies that exist right now to become bigger and chuck out more content, make themselves a little more professional, be licensed producers of content, and I see just generally a growth in what comes out from the creative industry and also a bit of a respect, because I feel like we're growing a fan base. What Digiart Fest did last year was that I think it organized a lot of people into noticing there is a possibility to have content here and you can actually like content from here. So if you see the trajectory, I think it would be that we'll start having more and more people who are not even part of the creative industry being fans of the new content that is being produced. So that's what I see. I think it's going to grow. That's what I believe. If you do enough work, you fail more, right? And you improve more. So to reach a standard, you don't wake up and just meet a standard, you achieve a standard. So I think that the best thing for us to do is that we really have to get off our butts, and while we piggyback off other industries, I think it's important for us to also develop our own creative outlets in order for us to actually improve and create a standard. If you're asking me if we're going to collaborate to make the film, I feel like with the trajectory that is ongoing, I feel like maybe some teams will collaborate, others might not, you see. And the short answer is yes, right? The short answer is yes. I have to believe that, right? We spend so much time criticizing the state of our industry, but we spend very little time trying to change it. And so if you see something that you don't like, change it. The one thing I would say about the creative industry is pretty much if we don't grow our teams, it's going to be very difficult to do some of these projects. Some of these projects are very hard to develop unless you have the support of others. And what I mean is not necessarily just having them technically, but even psychologically, right?